First, the wife quietly took down the family photo that had hung on the wall for years. Then she removed the SIM card that only her husband knew how to contact. Without a second thought, she tossed it into the trash. Dragging her suitcase behind her, she boarded a flight overseas. This time, she was truly leaving. She wanted the man who betrayed her to never find her again. Meanwhile, her husband knew nothing about it. He was happily attending a banquet with the woman he cherished most, his so-called white moonlight. The atmosphere looked warm and joyful, almost like a perfect family reunion. At the banquet, the son proudly handed his father a drawing of their family. But the woman standing beside him in the picture wasn't their real mother. Instead, it was Auntie White Moonlight. Even the young daughter innocently said she wished Auntie could become her new mom. In the children's eyes, their biological mother was nothing more than someone who cooked meals every day. To them, even the nanny seemed kinder and more useful. What they didn't know was that their mother had already decided to disappear from their lives forever. After hearing those cruel words, the husband didn't scold the children at all. He simply smiled awkwardly at the guests and suggested everyone cut the cake. Later that night, after returning home with the kids, he finally noticed something strange. His wife didn't come downstairs to greet them. The daughter immediately shouted for her mother to make dinner. The son demanded fresh juice like always. Only then did the man begin to sense that something was wrong. He turned to the nanny and casually asked whether his wife was still resting at the hospital. The nanny hesitated for a moment before revealing the truth. "Madam left a week ago." Then she handed him a document. The man opened it and froze. It was a divorce agreement. Surprisingly, he didn't panic. Instead, he frowned and complained that his wife was being childish and overly sensitive. A few days earlier, there had been an elevator accident. At the critical moment, he chose to save White Moonlight first, while completely ignoring his own wife. Even after everything, he still believed she was only throwing a tantrum to get attention. He had no idea how deeply he had hurt her. When she was sick in the hospital, weak and exhausted, he never once visited her. He didn't even ask if she was okay. All he did was toss a black card onto the bedside table before turning around and leaving coldly. Not long after that, he took the children out to have fun with White Moonlight, acting like a happy family. And during the days he spent enjoying himself, his wife quietly contacted a lawyer. Step by step, she prepared the divorce in secret. For years, this arrogant man believed his wife would never leave him. No matter how recklessly he behaved outside, he thought she would always wait patiently at home. But he forgot one thing. A heart doesn't break all at once. It turns cold little by little. The woman who had loved him faithfully for 8 years finally gave up the moment he repeatedly chose another woman over her. She stopped hoping, stopped waiting, stopped loving him completely. So she removed the final way he could contact her and disappeared overseas without hesitation. Meanwhile, White Moonlight accidentally discovered the divorce papers left behind. Secretly, she was thrilled. She never imagined the legal wife would voluntarily walk away from such wealth and status. To her, this was the perfect chance to replace her and become the new lady of the mansion. Seeing the husband still acting indifferent, the nanny finally couldn't stay silent anymore. She reminded him that the day his wife left, her face looked pale and lifeless. This time, she truly seemed heartbroken. The nanny even suggested calling her to apologize and reconcile. For the first time, the man hesitated. Maybe he really had gone too far. He slowly picked up his phone, preparing to call his wife. But just then, his son casually said something that instantly changed his mind.